Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I called it 2 years ago. Black Ops 7 2025 is almost undoubtedly going to be DLC for Black Ops 6. Watch this clip and then tell me I'm still wrong.
What if Black Ops 2025 is a DLC to Black Ops Gulf War? Even if they decide to integrate the two newest Black Ops games together, they will find a way out of making the game look like a DLC and charge full price for both. So the question isn't if it will be a DLC per se. The question is, will it be another DLC disguised as a full game just so they can have an excuse to charge $70?
Yeah, that clip is from nearly 2 years ago, and I could smell this coming a mile away. Back-to-back Black Ops titles were screaming DLC from the get-go before Black Ops 6 was even advertised. But how do I know that Black Ops 7 is most likely going to be nothing more than DLC for Black Ops 6? Well, recently, there have been leaks for wall running and double jumping within Black Ops 6's code. And these leaks aren't just leaks about the upcoming game like we've seen in the past, it's literally within the code of Black Ops 6, which means that if you can somehow turn on the code, like these guys did, you can literally wall run and double jump in Black Ops 6. There is a tiny chance that this is just unused code that got scrapped last minute and never released with the game, but noting the time it was found and the nature of Black Ops 7's supposed futuristic theme as a direct sequel to Black Ops 2, and the fact that the game is coming directly after Black Ops 6 with no game in between to break up the development cycle, it seems pretty obvious that Black Ops 7 will have advanced movement and run on the same engine as Black Ops 6. This sounds awfully familiar to Modern Warfare 3's relationship with Modern Warfare 2, a game that runs on the same engine but that changes the game's mechanics. In 2023's case, it was adding slide canceling and increasing the movement speed compared to Modern Warfare 2 and using that as a selling point, along with the totally nostalgia bait OG maps coming back, but in this case, it'll be updating the Omni movement to include wall running and double jumping. That also probably means that the maps from Black Ops 6 will also be in Black Ops 7, just like Modern Warfare 2's maps were in Modern Warfare 3. So Black Ops 6 will be a downgraded Black Ops 7 and basically become completely obsolete once this year's game comes out, unless you want to go back and not deal with the advanced movement and instead deal with the ultra-fast booty sliding mechanics on suffocating AI-generated maps. The fact that these mechanics are being stacked on top of the original engine for the game and can be toggled on and off lets us know that the new game is most definitely intended to be DLC. As with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, we saw something called Carry Forward, which is essentially Activision's excuse for not labeling Modern Warfare 3 as a DLC. Instead of that game being an add-on for the previous game, they instead disguised it as the previous game carrying everything forward into the next game. I mean, it's truly genius, but also you really have to be an idiot not to see through it. It was actually incredible that more people didn't, but they will literally rephrase everything as long as it suits the narrative that they care about the players and that they don't want to nickel and dime you to death. After all, why label it a DLC add-on when you can just label it a completely new game that, I don't know, just so happens to include every single thing from the previous title? But I digress. Let's not forget that Black Ops 7's apparent likeness to Black Ops 3 due to the similarities in the movement mechanics, and Black Ops 3 is one of the best-selling games of all time, so why not try to redo that like they've been doing? Why not throw in some remastered Black Ops 3 maps with the advanced movement, just like they threw in OG Modern Warfare 2 maps for Modern Warfare 3 2023's release? After all, nostalgia has been the #1 selling point for COD ever since Vanguard, and actually it's the only reason the game's been alive. I mean, Verdansk stayed alive because Activision resuscitated its dying corpse for a month or two by bringing back the OG map Verdansk, only for the game to die again because people realized that the Verdansk Band-Aid wasn't going to fix the cheating problem, nor was it going to fix the fact that the 6v6 core multiplayer sucks egregiously bad. Having Black Ops 7 be DLC would also encourage the purchase of microtransactions because they wouldn't go away or disappear, and rather they'll carry over into the next game, or the game will just be added onto them. You get my point. The same thing happened with Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Carry forward, nostalgia bait OG maps, and the fact that if you spent money, it would last you effectively another year before it became completely obsolete with Black Ops 6. There's also no shot that they've developed a full new game completely from scratch on a brand new engine when there were 4,000 devs working on Black Ops 6 and its engine, as well as having back-to-back Black Ops titles that just so happen to be completely separate entities when executable code found in Black Ops 6 just so happens to completely revamp the movement mechanics after after we haven't gotten an advanced movement COD since Infinite Warfare back in 2016. I've theorized before, about a year and a half ago, that Call of Duty eventually just wants to have one huge game with all of the content from all of the games in it at the same time. Kind of like Fortnite. Because this type of model is way better for revenue, and it is kind of the way of the future when it comes to games. You never lose your skins when the next game comes out, you can always paywall overpowered guns in the battle pass, nostalgia bait whenever you want, and you never have to stay true to a certain era because it'll just be a total amalgamation of every COD game ever made. Plus the rigged matchmaking, so who actually wants to play it, but we already have a light version of it because of the Call of Duty HQ and Call of Duty Mobile. And there's so many games running on the same engine as each other in back-to-back years. The COD HQ already combines all of the games into one central place, even if they don't all play together universally. However, it allows you to access all of their products from the same place, and allows you to be more effectively advertised to, which is their obvious ultimate goal. Cosmetically, nothing would be a stretch because it would envelop every era from World War I to fighting in outer space with laser guns. It would also fall right in line with every other super popular game because instead of yearly releases that are exclusive to that game, you'd now just have one big content drop every year and the same live service title running on the same engine all the time. It really does look like that's their plan. And this right here, combining insanely fast omni movement with advanced movement like wall running and double jumping, might actually be a huge step in developing an all-enveloping COD game that combines everything. If you think about it, now there's an on-off switch for wall running, double jumping, jetpacking, and potentially other advanced movement options. And then you can just turn it off and your boots on the ground again. I wonder if they're trying to combine games. But anyways, that's all I got for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Prime Pete. Play actually good games, please. Preferably ones that aren't rigged, and take it easy.